All right, we've had a crazy week, like insane. It's been doctor's appointments, it's been scans, it's been this, it's been that, it's been 2 house showings, it's been sick kids, it's been everything. So we feel a bit run down. I've caught the kids cold and not feeling amazing, to be honest. I've been quite poorly the last few weeks with my stomach and everything, and one thing that I have figured out is that I'm really low on my iron levels, which means it's one of the reasons why I'm so extremely tired. So I'm on medication for that, but I can't really feel any difference yet. So I'm still extremely tired. Now I've got the kids cold. It's been hectic. Let's just say it's been a hectic week. So we feel like we could just do a little sit down on the sofa, put our feet up, start to relax a little bit, have a nice and chilled weekend. But that's not gonna happen because we sold the house! Woo! So we got 6 weeks to move out. There's no time to put our feet up because we need to get started with packing up this house, because we lived there for 4 years, and maybe that doesn't sound too much, which is not, but oh my god, how much crap can you collect in 4 years? So we need to do proper clean out of this house, chuck everything away that we don't want to keep, that's just laying on shelves collecting dust. I'm not saving, well, we're not saving anything that's not needed. We're going proper minimalistic, not save anything that's not necessary. But this is exactly what we wanted, and this is what we've been dreaming about. But now it feels a bit nerve-wracking because in 6 to 7 weeks we're homeless, and we got no idea what the scans are going to show. But I feel very nervous now for the test results to come back when we know that we're going to stand without a house and winter is coming. But it will be fun. As we've said before, we don't ever video in the house, but we're gonna let you in now when we're actually moving out. You're gonna have a few vlogs from us packing up, trying to sort this house out with 2 crazy kids around. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. We want to make sure that what we save is what we need. We're not gonna pay for a bigger storage just to save stuff that we don't want or need. So we need to like just go through and like what is actually necessary to keep and what is not, and think about what we're saving. So yeah, Tom and the kids are at playgroup, so I can get some stuff done today because we were all packing yesterday, and obviously the kids wanted to pack up their room, but as soon as you start taking toys out, even though they've not played with them for 3 years, they want to start playing with it. So we didn't get too much done. But we want to let them join in, obviously. This is a family thing, we want them to be involved and that we're all gonna have a good time, and I want them to understand what's happening and that when we come back, they still got these toys and these books or whatever. But it does not go fast when you're packing with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. But it feels so exciting. We sold the house. I can't believe that we actually sold the house. And now it's just to see what the future will bring us. Yay! Chaos already.
Yeah.
We barely even started. And it's everywhere. And it's going to be even worse because you obviously need to take everything out to decide if it's keeping or if it's selling, and if it's selling, it needs to stay out so you can take pictures and all of that. But it's going to be fun, eh, Charlie?
It's going to be fun, isn't it, mate? High five. And obviously with us only having 7 weeks to do everything, there's not really any time for, you know, like wondering about whether, is this, you know, whatever. It's just got to be, we just got to get it done, basically, haven't we?
We gotta stop being hoarders.
Stop being hoarders, yeah, that's the problem. That's like half of the point of what we're planning on doing. We want to live more like minimalist anyway. And we're not the worst hoarders. I definitely know worse people, but we're still pretty bad. You think, are we going to use that in the future? We'll put it in the storage just in case. And
you're the worst with that.
I'm pretty bad with stuff like that. I have a cable addiction.
Tape addiction.
Yeah, but tape's useful. There's a box of cables in there that I've not touched in 5 years, but it's like, I don't want to throw this cable away because you never know. when you might need a VGA to RCA cable from the late 90s. You never know.
Probably never.
I put them in a pile.
Yeah, put them in a pile.
No.
Perfect, yeah.
So you're helping me. Oh, Mama, move. Oh.
Ja, en Mamma Mu-bok, yeah. Okay, so time for a little cancer update again. So we've been for the first scan, but before that I got quite poorly. I got a really bad stomach ache, as in can't get out of the bed kind of stomach ache. So I've been to the hospital a few times and I've talked a lot to the doctors, obviously. They don't know what it is and they want to wait for the scan results to come back. They've been taking some blood tests and it feels like I'm a bit in the middle, just waiting for somebody to figure out what it is, and everybody's just waiting and basically saying like, oh, I don't know if this is on my table. As always, it's not easy when you're sick. Hopefully it's nothing and it's just like a little bug or something, but just that my body reacts different to it because of everything that's been. I did a CT the other week and the next one coming up in a couple of days is a MRI, which is like the bigger one, I guess. And I am doing the double scans because of my allergies to contrast, so they can't really see everything that they need to on the CTs. We just have to wait and see what they say, but hopefully fingers crossed that they're gonna get back with a result quite fast after this this last scan, because this waiting game is not good for your mental health. Some days I think like, we don't have to worry, I'm healthy, I don't feel sick. And the next day I really think that something is wrong. And not because I feel sick. I think that's the reason. Like, I didn't feel sick before either. And I was very sick. And I think that's the scary bit with all of this. Like the scans and the waiting, everything. Like, I never thought that I had cancer. Like, even when I was feeling the worst before my diagnosis, I never thought it was cancer. So, and nobody knows for how long that tumour had been growing while I've been feeling healthy. I think that's the worst bit, that even though I don't feel sick, I might be sick. And that plays with your mind a lot, I think. We got so much plans and so much dreams now. Like, obviously we did before as well, but it's completely different now after you've gone through it once. I don't know, we can't do it again. Like, we can't do it again. I'm ready to start living again and not go back to hospitals and everything that means. So the scanxiety, I can't even say it, anxiety about scans is very high at the moment, and it's eating me up, as I think it does for everybody who's going through the same. I don't think anybody who's been through a cancer journey or got a cancer diagnosis ever can take these screenings, scan checkups or whatever lightly. I think it's always going to be nerve-wracking for everybody around. But it's just to keep our fingers crossed, our minds positive and occupied, and hope for the best. It needs to be a good result. I'm just sending that out to the universe. It's going to be a good result. No more cancer, we're done. Now we're going to live life.
MRI time.
MRI time.
Taking a break from packing up the house to come and get scanned.
Yeah. Finally I can have a nap.
Yeah, relax for 40 minutes while you're inside the big machine.
Yeah, the thing is that I do always relax. Like, I always fall asleep when I'm in that MRI machine, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that they get stressed and that it's like you get a bit locked in and
Claustrophobic.
yeah. I go in there in the first 3 minutes, it's like, oh, it's not very nice. But then the like noise from it reminds me so much of when you're laid inside a boat and the motor is on. So I'm like,
Quite relaxing for you, who's grown up on boats.
Yeah, fall asleep straight away.
Yeah, nice. That's good.
Last time I woke up and they were like, I didn't even wake up when they said, like, you're going. I woke up, like, from going out. She's like, is that right? It's like, oh, yeah, shit. Fine.
Yeah, that's nice. You get a little bit of a rest then today.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Here I am.
Awake?
Awake, yeah, I had to breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, did you? It was one of those, was it?
Breathe. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I got such an itch in my throat the last 10 minutes, and I was like, you have to lay completely still and like try not to cough. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
like just tearing, just pouring out of my
Oh,
eyes
no,
just to
no.
not cough.
That was horrible. Bless you.
Yeah. But it's done. It's alright. A couple of weeks, they said.
It's a couple of weeks, yeah. Long time to wait, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. It's been a crazy week, at the end of a crazy month, at the end of a crazy year, to be honest. It's just been absolutely non-stop from start to finish, in one way or another, some in good ways and some obviously in not so good ways. But this last few weeks has felt really, really exciting, obviously, as well as being extremely tiring and stuff like that. But we're only just getting started here with the whole house thing. As you can see, the boxes are just starting to stack up behind me. We've sold off a bunch of stuff and we've only been at it a week. So we've got 6 weeks from the point of recording this until we got to be out of the house. So it's going to be chaotic, to say the least. But it's also going to be really fun. And the goal at the end is something that we've been dreaming about for a long, long time. So it feels really positive, but it feels like a lot to do. But like I said, it's going to be loads of fun, and I hope you're all along for the ride. As Malin said before, we're going to be in and around the house a little bit more than usual. Obviously, you that know us on this channel, we're always out doing adventurous things, but for the time being, we're going to be prepping this place to go to its new owner. So in and amongst the chaos of this few weeks, we've also got 3 birthdays. We've got Isabella, which is actually tomorrow, and then we've got Malin and Charlie in a few weeks' time as well. So Malin is actually just downstairs now building Isabella's present for tomorrow. So I think we'll probably include a little bit of that next week. So make sure you stick around for that as well. But that's about it for this week anyway. So thanks very much for watching this one and for sticking around. And yeah, for joining us on this chaotic journey. It's going to be a fun one. But you take care, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye.